One of my biggest goals for 2016 would have to be getting on Soundset. But other than that, I mean, I want to take my music to the next level and be able to provide for my family through music. I mean, the response has been nothing but positive. I'm getting a lot of love on the album. As far as the behind the scenes, it's crazy because every song is different, and I've wrote every song while I was on a journey. You know, like something happened to me, I would write it down. I was on the road, something happened, I would write it down. I worked with a couple big name artists, so that was a blessing. But overall, the whole project itself was it was awesome, man. I'm getting a great response. Usually when I get in the studio, I already have the song written down. I know what I'm gonna do. I get in the booth, one take, and I'm out the booth. But there's times where we get into the studio and we just vibe out for hours. And during that time, we could write many songs. We can, you know, do many different things in order to complete the next project. But it really varies for every single project. Right now, currently, I'm recording with DJ D-Mill. If y'all don't know him, get to know him. One of the hottest DJs in Minnesota. He's also on 95.3, the new radio station. Shout out to 95.3, Mr. Peter Parker, all y'all. Each one of my songs has a story to it. My songs are my story. I tell people a little bit about myself and really give them a chance to be on this journey with me. My song Can't Breathe is on US Viral Top 50 on Spotify amongst Drake, Rihanna, Adele, so many other artists, and to me it's just it's an honor. It's crazy, it's humbling. I'm just excited to see what comes next. It's nothing but talent in Minnesota. There's so many talented artists in different lanes, you know, from hip hop to underground to rap to trap to everything. There's just it's an amazing amount of talent in Minnesota, and I think that we're up next. I don't want to talk myself up because that's not my style, but I think my work ethic alone and my resume alone speaks for me. I've done a lot of things, and a lot of things that people wish they could do, and I got a lot more work to do as well. So I mean, like I said, I'm just excited for the future and what it has to bring. My biggest influence, man, that's hard. I got so many influences. I mean, one of my biggest influences would have to be Eminem, just because how he pushed himself into the game and what he's done ever since he did get into the game is phenomenal. The man's getting $1 million a show. It's crazy. Oh man, I can't even tell you just one big break. I can't tell you just one opportunity. All of it has just been so beautiful, from all the journeys, from being on tour in the US to being on tour in Japan to opening up for artists like, you know, MGK, T.I., Boosie, Bone Thugs and Harmony, who I grew up listening to my whole life. It's been a blessing, man. And I mean, every single experience, I take something out of it and I learn for the future, and it's beautiful, man. I would like to change the fact that there is so much pollution in the airwaves. Like, there's some music out there that I can't even listen to for more than 5 seconds, and the kids are listening to this, and it's just, I don't know, man. I just can't vouch for any of the horrible music that's out there. So my biggest thing to change music, change how music is going, would be to take off the bad music off the airwaves. I mean, the biggest advice that I have for upcoming artists would have to be keep grinding, keep pushing, even when, you know, things aren't going as you plan, or you're not doing as much as you should be doing, or whatever the case may be. Keep pushing, keep giving your all to it, you know, because in this game it's all about longevity. I do see myself getting to the next level and being able to provide for my family through music, and ultimately, you know, crossing off one goal at a time off my list. My family is my life. I live for my son. If it wasn't for my family, if it wasn't for my son in particularly, I'd be in a bad place. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'd be alive right now. Music definitely saved my life. But bigger than that, My son saved my life. I love y'all, every single one of you. The support that you've given me is amazing. None of this would be possible without y'all. And I really appreciate the fact that y'all support me the way you do. From listening to my music, to spreading the word, to buying merchandise, to buying CDs, to coming to my shows. I love y'all, man. I really can't tell you that right now. That's you just gonna have to wait and see. You know, stay tuned and join me in this journey, and you'll see what happens.